Hello and good morning. I'm Judy Prouty and this is Wholly Devoted to You. Thank you for joining me this morning. I just have a quick word of encouragement from a verse in 2 Timothy 4, and it's verses 3 and 4. It says, "For the time is coming when people will not endure sound teaching, but they'll have itching ears, and they will accumulate for themselves teachers to suit their own passions, and will turn away from listening to the truth and wander off into myths." Wow, that's really something. Paul was pointing out here that there are lots of different kinds of messages out there that we can find and listen to, and there are teachers that will say things that they think we want to hear, even if those things may not be fully true. And then people will have a tendency to follow those things and those teachings and those people. You know, these words that Paul wrote were written 2,000 years ago, but they could have just as easily been written today. Because there's so much out there in the world that matches up with what Paul was describing, this exact thing. And there are a lot of messages out there that do not encourage us to follow the truth. And these messages can be distracting and they can be a temptation, and that's why it's really important that we stay intentional about our faith and about our relationship and our walk with the Lord, because when we're not, we can be easily kind of moved away from those distractions. You know, the Lord was trying to speak to me years ago and redirect my steps in an area, and I was having itching ears and listening to people in my life that were telling me what I wanted to hear. And I got moved away a little bit from the truth. So I've lived this, and I don't want any of you to get distracted with other teachings, but stay in the Word for yourself and see what the Lord says to you when those words jump off the page and you know God is speaking to me here. I challenge you today. Protect your relationship with God. Stay intentional and stay focused on the truth. God bless you.